Okay, so this is just a little review of Excel functions. We've got for finding areas. We've got Norm.Dist. And you put in an X value, and you put in a mu and a sigma and true. And we will never have any use for false there. So some people are thinking they can do left-right reversal by switching true and false, and that's not what it does. Okay. So what does this find for you? It finds you the area to the left of X. If X is normally distributed. Okay, so if I wanted the probability that X is less than 3, given that the mean is, that's that bar for given, like with conditional probability, given that the mean is 7 and the standard deviation is 2, what do I get? Norm.Dist 3, 7, 2, true. And what is that in the picture? Here's the 7. This distance is 2. And 3 is back here somewhere. So this shaded area is the probability. Okay. And then we also have Norm.S.Dist. So if I wanted the probability that the standard normal distribution is less than, that a standard normally distributed variable is less than 2 STDs. Norm.S.Dist of 2 true. Here's your standard normal distribution with a mean of 0, standard deviation of 1. And so 2 would be like over here. And so this function's finding the area to the left of what I put in. So these functions only find left areas. If you wanted the area to the right, see the total area is 1 underneath here. So this part to the right is 1 minus the part to the left. So you do 1 minus Norm.S.Dist. But it's still true here. If you said false, it would just get you the height of the curve, and we don't have any use for that in this class. So, all right. So that's areas. Now, the next thing is, what about for finding critical values? All right. So let's look at this Norm.Inv function. We'll put in an x value and a sigma and an x value and a mu and a sigma. Well, I'm totally just, okay, you know what? I need to just start over. I put in a probability, an area, and a mu and a sigma. And I get back a critical value. So let's do an example with actual numbers. Suppose mu equals 7, sigma equals 2, and x is distributed normally with that mean and that standard deviation. Okay. Find the 75th percentile. '75th percentile. So that's the point over here somewhere where the area to the left of that is 75%. So you know it's over here near the right-hand end because most of the area is to the left of this point. So I just type Norm.Inv of 0.75 and the 7 and the 2. And that's it. Now, what's making people crazy is this little subscript notation. The subscript is the area to the right of x star. So right here, this would be 0.25. If it's the 75th percentile, it's the 0.25 critical value. See, this is, the Excel functions are all written to only ever talk about left areas. But the little subscript is the right area. I don't mean correct, I mean right hand. Okay, so you see, they don't match. And it's horrible because, I mean, I've looked in multiple books and especially our book, you know, if they're going to use a subscript like this, it's a right-hand area. But Excel doesn't work that way. It only does to the left. Okay. And then there's a similar Norm.S.Inv, where you just put in the probability, the area, once again, it's left area, and that gets you a z-star. Now, the one caution is the sigma that you use in these functions, you know, in the Norm.Inv or in the Norm.Dist, the sigma that you put in has to be the sigma for the curve you're working with. If it's the distribution of x bar, then you want the standard deviation of x bar, not the standard deviation of x. So you have to notice when this thing needs to be divided by the square root of n. Okay. So that's it for these functions. I'm going to stop this video, and then I'll go back and make some separate videos with homework solutions using this. Okay, see you in the next video.